For those wondering what I'm doing, I'm watching the very last moments of this movie. I knew I had to do a review right after. Of course, the film is, it says 127 hours, and this is what movies are about, man. 127 hours is a simple story. James Franco. I'm gonna let the credits play as I talk. He's a climber. He's a guy who kind of typical guy. Doesn't answer his mom's phone calls, and he's having fun. Likes to go into the canyons. And like 15 minutes in, he's trapped. He's climbing. He slips. A boulder falls on his arm, and he's stuck there for like 5 days. And I got done with seeing a fantastic film that I'm going to kiss this movie's ass, because it's weird. It's one of those films that, would I buy it? It's one of those things that I would not. Maybe I would. It's going to sound very stupid. Some films you can watch over and over again, but there's certain films that you're blown away, but you don't want to repeat it. It sounds stupid. It's like, repeat it to lose that feeling. It sounds the dumbest thing I know, but 127 hours. It was a simple story. It's based on a true story, and it was just extremely effective. And there's somewhat spoilers, but somewhat vague. And James Franco deserved his Oscar nomination for his performance. He could kick Tobey Maguire's ass acting-wise just from this movie alone. Danny Boyle, who directed this, he directed Sunshine. Danny Boyle is a very talented director. And this, the way it's shot, I mean, you think a guy stuck in a, boulder would get boring, but it doesn't. Him trying to survive, whether filming himself on camera, ultimately going to these hallucinations that are both weird at times, but beautiful at times. He has little flashbacks to his family. Like his dad is played by Treat Williams. A girlfriend he used to have. These two girls he met while in the canyon there. Throughout the film, you get beautiful music, whether it be the original score, or whether it be music like this. Getting to more spoiler territory. This spoilers, major spoilers. It's based on a true story, and he does survive. And the way he does it is very gruesome. Like, his arm's trapped, and his knife is fucking dull. So, like, his knife is very dull, right? So it can't really do much of anything. And he can't even cut himself. He tries stabbing, and he can't get through the bone. So it comes to a time where he has this premonition of, if he goes on, maybe he can have a kid. And he breaks his arm, like slowly has to, and has to get a turn and cut his arm off. And you see a lot of it. And it's not like, when I mean a lot, I don't mean it's like 20 minutes long. I mean, I think Tony Gardner did the makeup effects. I know I've heard that guy somewhere. He's done some other stuff. It looks fucking brutal, but like it's not like, it just was. I watch a lot of horror films, and this was wince-inducing, but at the same time it was like, it's what he had to do. But it was like, like, oh my god, but this is what this guy had to do in real life. And, he gets out alive, and it shows that, it actually shows a shot of the real guy who James Franco played today, and he's got a wife, he's got a baby, so in a way his premonition did come true. I don't want to give too much away, though. Like, I know I just gave that away, but that's why I said major spoilers. But as the rest of the film, I give this film high regards. I would urge people to see this movie if you haven't seen it. It's a fantastic drama, beautiful directing, extremely solid performance by James Franco, beautiful music. It just really impressed me. I think that's why I had to make this video right now. You know, this was just a fantastic movie. I'm kissing this movie's ass. This film should have won the Best Picture. I don't care. I haven't seen Teen Speed, granted. I like Inception. I mean, I got the Blu-ray. But, I mean, I like Inception a lot. I got the Blu-ray because someone gave it to me. 127 hours just, you know, I probably would buy it, now that I think about it. I would buy it, you know. It's just a really solid drama about survival, about courage. And I know it seems like I'm going very deep, but the film is deep, but yet it's simple. It's to the point at times as well. It doesn't have a big message other than, you know, what this guy's going to do to survive. You know, and it goes on hallucinations, but I don't mean hallucinations like, you know, he's seen aliens and, you know, all that crazy shit. It's just like, you know, of his family and, you know, like, he was, you know, the choices he's made drove him to be here alone, and, you know, this was how, you know, him going a little bit crazy from being in the same place for 5 days, running out of, like, no water now, no food. It just, and that was another thing where I didn't want to see this at first because I'm like, oh, come on, James Franco, he's playing this character that, you know, he's doing this crazy stuff, you know, why should I feel sorry for this guy? And the fact that, well, he's, you know, he seems like he's crazy, you know, not crazy, but he's just going for it all, I'm going to do this, seem careless and reckless. And like, oh man, well, you know, of course that's going to happen. But you just really feel sorry for this character. You would not want anyone to go through this, or what he had to do. You just really feel sorry for the guy, and that was impressive as well. And due to Danny Boyle's directing, the music, the score, I should say, and James Franco's performance. So it's kind of a shorter review, but it's more of a high recommendation. Definitely check out 127 Hours. I give it 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. I find nothing wrong with the movie. It's 90-some minutes long with credits. Without the credits, it's like an hour and 27, hour and 28 minutes, something like that. So it's not long at all. You know, 15 minutes in, boom, you're right there where the story's at. It's not taking an hour or so to get to it. And it's just, granted, I've not seen Slumdog Millionaire, but I like Danny Boyle, you know, 28 Days Later, and Sunshine. I like this better than Sunshine. Sunshine, the ending kind of bugged me a little bit and stuff, but 127 Hours I liked a lot better, but I still like Sunshine. Beautiful music and stuff. But if I had to pick, 127 Hours I like a lot more. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say, just, if you have not seen it, I highly suggest you check it out. Huge recommendation. So thanks for watching, and take care. Later.